Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Downs with Sleep Balance Academy. I wanted to give you some information on why we started this site, why I believe it's needed. We're primarily appealing to those dentists, chiropractors, and other healthcare professionals who have attempted sleep medicine but have had limited success or feel prohibitive about getting into this program because of the expenses and the lack of clarity on how to make it profitable for yourselves and how to take care of patients in a way that we believe is efficient and serves the general population of the U.S. There are 54 million people walking around with obstructive sleep apnea that have not been diagnosed and have not gone into care. I'm going to share the screen with you to talk about centralized medicine and why we believe there's ways to help overcome the roadblocks that have been put in our way. So let me share my screen and then we'll get started with that. And it won't be a very long presentation. Thank you. Hold on a minute while I share my screen. Okay, as I said before, I'm Dr. Richard Downs. I'm a dentist in Iowa. I've been practicing for 42 years. I have a collaborative relationship with medicine on this site, myofunctional medicine as well, and chiropractic medicine. And we believe we have a unique situation that we think will help build your practice because we're tapping populations that have never been introduced to sleep diagnosis and treatment ever before. There's also a growing problem with medicine in that the bottleneck for sleep medicine is getting more restricted. In other words, there's fewer physicians being graduated in sleep medicine in the specialty of sleep medicine, and therefore the bottleneck is getting worse. And many of them are overwhelmed with just the COPD and asthma that is rampant in our country. And far few people are being referred for sleep testing. So we have a way to overcome that. We believe too that the traditional organizations out there are billing way too much for people to get this education. We believe we can overcome that. We have solutions for people to get home sleep studies that have not been offered before. And so I believe this is a unique way for people to get started and to progress to excellence in sleep medicine, sleep dentistry. So the concept of the sleep education support system are these. I believe there's no other site that combines the expertise of dentists, chiropractors, and functional sleep medicine. There are no other sites that offer a way to overcome the limitations now blocking sleep apnea care. And there are no other sites as simple and as inexpensive for its members as we offer. There are no other sleep education sites that have a quick start, early success formula. We do that through helping people get started quickly by treating snoring. And there's no sites that I know that offer myofunctional training from in your office to actually being able to do this through telemedicine online for your patients if you wish that to be done. And there's no sites that I know of that are teaching about EMF radiation and how it might interfere with sleeping persons or lack of sleep and how that affects our sleep. And we're going to go over that too. This is unique to our site. Other unique offers, we have an HST or home sleep study program that requires no insurance, no authorization or medical state boards, and no interference from centralized medicine. This is really important. Many people and states are, boards are passing laws in which dentists are not allowed to dispense a home sleep study or even do them for titration purposes on their oral appliances. I think this is wrong, and we found a way to get around that. We have very limited upselling. We're not in this to sell a lot of things to you, but we do have a membership, and it's very inexpensive. The membership in this program is less expensive than it usually costs to go to one course in sleep medicine. We have a continuing content and update for our information. We have free or education credits for you. And we have a Facebook support group, and we're going to be doing podcasts. So I'm going to go right now and show you a website that'll help me explain further, and then we'll be done with the introduction to Sleep Balance Academy. Hold on just a moment. Okay, we're back. So this is going to be one of the things that I emphasize between our model, the old model, and the new model that we're representing with Sleep Balance Academy. Now, right now we're on our dental website. I'm going to show you the chiropractic website in just a moment, and functional medicine. In this model, you'll see the old model right here, which many of you have run into, okay? Traditional sleep medicine. In traditional sleep medicine or dentistry, you believe that you must work with the local sleep doctors and PCPs to have an effective sleep practice. Now, we do believe that you should work with those doctors, but many places have put up roadblocks to us, and we want to show you how to go around that if you need to, and we can do that with our program. In many places, you believe that you must build a sleep practice slowly, working with referrals from local MDs. You believe you cannot order a home sleep study without a prescription from an MD, and you don't even think you can titrate your appliances with a home sleep study without authorization from an MD. And there are actually places that actually do that. You're not comfortable with advertising for sleep patients because it doesn't work. Well, what if you had the ability to find patients from traditional, instead of traditional practices like medicine, you actually had the access to a patient base that's never been touched before, the chiropractic practices, and the cross referrals that you can establish with chiropractors for a mutually beneficial relationship. And then sleep study sites cannot be used by dentists or chiropractors. We can show you that's not true. That dentists cannot dispense CPAPs, nor can chiropractors. This is not true. Dental boards have jurisdictions over you ordering a home sleep study for your patients. You don't have to anymore. We have a site for that. So on the other side, over here on the new model, you can see that we overcome these things. We have online home sleep studies direct to consumer. In other words, the patients themselves can order their own sleep study. They don't need anybody authorizing them to do that. Not you, not a medical doctor, nor a board, nor any state laws or federal laws can prevent a patient from getting their home sleep study. And if you bring them to the website in your office and you want an HST, you can have them do that by just going to this website and having the patient fill out the form and get the study ordered for themselves. You can also implement free HST testing in your office, and we can show you how to do that. We offer HST interpretation services. Some of you have your own home sleep studies in your office, and we have interpretation services that cost as little as $80. We have snoring campaigns. In other words, going out and marketing for sleep apnea patients is not very effective, but advertising and marketing for snoring patients is actually fairly effective. And those are the ways you bring sleep apnea patients into your practice. We can show you how to do an effective marketing campaign based around snoring. We offer side sleep positioner training and tracking devices that are less than $60 that can help you diagnose. We can show you how to use an FDA and PDAC approved pulse oximeters to screen hundreds of patients very quickly so that you can find those that need further testing. You can also use those PDAC HST pulse oximeters to titrate your treatment and the oral appliances that you place. So we have the FDA approved pulse oximeters. We have cross referral training and forms for you to use, a simple one-page form that takes about 30 seconds to fill out, and then you can screen for patients, and we'll show you how to systematically do that in your office. We can tell you how to work with DOT services. And many chiropractors have introduced me to DOT services because they're very, very strong in that field. And we can show you how to use DOT and sleep apnea mandated truck operator sleep testing that has to be done. We can show you how to bill medically through training. We have training that we can do online with you or in your office. We have myofunctional therapists that can treat your patients via telemedicine. We have a lot of things that we're doing on this site, plus the ideal fees that we want you to be able to do this without feeling like you're constrained. You have to travel somewhere with the expense of that. We can do this online. We will get you CE PACE approved on our membership area and even on our free CE, so that you can get the continuing education credits that you deserve. I want to show you the next site. These two sites are being combined together in the Sleep Balance Academy. And this is our dental chiropractic collaborative site. And again, this is a unique part of our program to collaborate with health professionals that have not been included before in this. And we believe we can do something unique, and we can find these 54 million people that need treatment and do it inexpensively and profitably and effectively. So we're looking forward to working with a new group of dentists who have not ventured into sleep medicine and those who have dabbled with it but felt failure around it, and we know that we can help you. So we thank you for joining us. I hope that you will go into this site. We can't guarantee, of course, anybody will be successful. You need to take leadership in the education that we're offering you, but it is robust and it is very comprehensive what we're going to go into. All the different sleep appliances. Did you know that a FDA approved appliance doesn't have to be purchased from a lab, that you can actually get the parts and make them yourself? And once that happens, you don't need FDA approval for a sleep appliance. So we can show you things that you've never heard of before and how to make sure that you're successful with your practice. If you do the work and you get the education that we're recommending and offering, I'm excited to work with you all. Thank you very much.